Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss what is the types of computer language. Now in previous video we already discussed what are the basic types of computer language or programming language. Now here in this video we'll level of computer language, that is high level and low level. So let's start. So before starting our computer language, what is computer? Computer is an device that compute a task, and user going to provide some input data, or we can say program. Now what is program? Program is a set of instructions. Now that all set of instructions are provided to the computer and it perform the task. Now there are many programs are installed like system program, application program, etc. But computer language is divided into two parts, that is low level and the high level. Now what is low level and what is high level? Now first of all we'll see low level is that language that is corresponding to with specific machine only, or with correspond to the machine code only, that is the low level language. Now the high level language, that is it can be any language which is independent of the machine. Now we know that high level language are recently all programming languages like Fortran, C++, Pascal, then Python, etc. are all coming under high level language because they are using the simple English words also, and the features are both of high level language. They allow programmer to write a program for all type of computer in the system. Now every instructions in high level language we have to convert into the machine language to compute a specific tasks, because we know that computer only recognize a machine code, because computer directly cannot recognize high level language. So computer have to, or system have to convert it high level language to the machine level language. Now what is machine level language? Before the machine level language, let first understand what is low level language. Now low level language is again categorized into two parts, that is first is the machine language and second is the assembly language. Now this low level language is nothing but the computer instructions, or it's also known as machine code. Now the high level language like C++, Java, Python, etc. we have to convert into the zero coming under the low level language, because system or computer is in digital systems and it only. Now under this low level we have the categories like machine language and assembly language. Now what is machine language? Before language we first understand what are the characteristics of low level language. Now and the any instructions English or any high level language, that's why we have to convert. And low level language are very easily understood by machine, that is it can be recognized 0 1. So main function of low level language is interact with the hardware of system or hardware of the computer. So that is we can say that these instructions are belonging to the architecture of hardware system, or it's also refer as a system architecture which is very close to hardware. And depending on the CPU architecture, the machine code is going to the build. So low level language is basically is close to the hardware. Now let's first understand under the low level language what is machine language. Now machine language, that is, or we can also refer is as a machine code, that is in numerical form 0 and 1. So this is the basically low level language. This machine language is coming under the category of low level language, and it is in binary code, or it's also refer machine code or sometimes object code also, and it written into the 0 and 1 form. That is the object code only. So machine language is collection of binary digits or bits, and the computer can be read or it interpret directly. So machine language is only language compute capable of the understanding by computer. And because it's close to the operating system or it's close to the hardware or compiler, it return the particular action into the machine language. So it's basically near or close to the hardware, that is the system architecture. We refer it as a system architecture. Now why we need machine code or machine language? Because computer program written in more language like Java, Visual Basic, that is the only high level language, and computer cannot directly understand the high level programming language. So we have to create the computer programs, that is that the program code must be compiled, that is we have to translate or we have to the code, that is nothing but the machine code or object code. So let for example hello world, I'm going to print this hello world, but hello world I can easily read because it's coming under high level language and it use a simple English word, but machine cannot be understand the hello world, so I have to convert it into the machine code or object code, that is into the 0 1 form. Okay, and that is nothing but the machine code or machine language. So this is the example of machine language. Let's understand what are the advantages of machine language. Now first advantage is it's highly suitable for small computer, which so that's why it's very suitable for the small computer, because small computer have this very limited memory. Now, second advantage is program which written in machine code are quite efficient because it takes shorter time for the execution. Shorter time because it's written into the, we don't have to written in other language. We directly return it into the 0 1 form. So that is the object code. So we return directly object code or machine code 0 1 binary form. So there is no need for the translation of the program because computer directly read or directly understand the binary code. That's why there is no need for the translation. The next advantage is programs which are written in machine language are directly understood by the computer. So these are all the advantages of machine language. Now let's understand what are the disadvantages of machine language. Now we know that machine language contains 0 and 1, that is binary form. So all instructions we have to read, we have to write into the binary code only, that is numerical code only. Now, binary form of instruction is quite difficult to remember and read. So it generates some errors. And that errors are also difficult to find because it contains 0 1 form. And it's very long code sometimes. When an error found, the statement below it have to rewrite again. That is nothing but the modification. Now once a machine language is modified, and it's very difficult task to modify the whole code which is written in binary form. So modification is the program result into series of the changes, and once we return the program of machine language, it cannot be used for the new programs. So these are all the disadvantages. So in this video we discuss what is low level language and what is high level language, why it is used, and under have the two categories like machine language and assembly language. Now machine language is nothing but a machine code, also it refer as a machine code. It basically coming under low level category. It written into the 0 1 form, or it's capable for understanding to machine directly. We required it because the high level language cannot be read the computer, so we have to compile it or we have to translate the high level language into low level language, and it generate object code which can be understand easily to the computer. Okay, that is nothing but the machine language. Now this is the example that we generate any high level language to into a 0 1 form or binary form, that is the machine language or object code. Now these are some advantages. We also discuss what are the disadvantages. So in next video we're going to discuss the second category of low level language.